The reason that I'm playing Tony Stark, the reason that I'm involved in Iron Man, the reason that I'm so excited is I'm crazy about movies. That's why I wanted to become an actor. Superheroes who manufacture weapons and then build one that they wear and use, to me, is just a complete nerdgasm. Tony's testing weapons in a kind of a hot zone and winds up having his convoy ambushed. He's taken into captivity, where he's forced to build a super weapon, but actually he does something different and is able to escape. The suits are a pretty massive achievement. I think we're breaking some ground. I mean, you know, any one of these movies that doesn't innovate or do stuff that hasn't been done before probably isn't going to really satisfy. To me, Iron Man is so different from a lot of the other movies of this type, is because he doesn't just go, you know, and up and away and he takes off. There's a learning curve to everything. So everything is based in humanity and the function of trial and error, and anything worth doing is worth doing very, very poorly until you figure out how to get it right. I like the guy that he's probably just as likely to kill himself trying to save people as he is to do the right thing. I think the great thing is there's such a easy reference for this now with shows like, you know, Monster Garage or whatever you just see, or even Mythbusters. You know, there's so many guys who just can't stop tweaking on things. There's a million ways to try to figure out how to disprove, prove, improve on, you know, I mean, we are the epicenter of the gearhead planet. I did a lot of strength training for a long time before we started it, and what it wound up was it wound up giving me the strength to do the movie. Gwyneth Paltrow plays Pepper Potts, my assistant. Could you imagine? I mean, how silly is that and fantastic? Who's your assistant? Gwyneth. And she is his conscience, because she really does know what's right, and she's dedicated herself to him for a reason that she doesn't even know until he becomes Iron Man. John brought everything. John is the primal force behind Iron Man. He's easily half the character. He's infused himself into every department. I won't say he's a gentle giant because he's very formidable, but he is the most composed person in a position of unimaginable stress that I've ever seen. He's so gracious and so evolved. That said, he's a pain in my ass. The first half hour of being in the Iron Man suit is like the coolest Halloween you ever had, except you're alone in the trailer before they call you on a set or whatever, or you're getting ready and you just catch a glimpse and you go, that's right, Grandma'd be proud. But yeah, it's a badass suit, and you know, compartments open and do this, and it's got this, it's so autonomous and he can interact with it so well. It's kind of like taking Superman and the military channel and future weapons and putting them all together in a way that just so grounds it. And you know what? Omni magazine 20 years ago is reality today, and Popular Mechanics now has people diving in what looks like an Iron Man suit from the ionosphere into a safe landing on Earth. I work on the boots, I work on the gauntlets, I try this. I take it on the chin 9 waves from Sunday just to be able to earn the right to finally actually even see what it's like to take it for a spin. And I think people love that.